I feel empty, less than nothing, like a laughingstock, a clown, melancholy and manic, hopeless and terrified, a semblance of my true self. Hallucinations haunt me, racing thoughts mock me, driving me into a fog of sanity. Thick white clouds obscure my vision. I no longer have dreams, my aspirations are none. I throw a white towel at the canvas of life.
My name is Charlotte. I'm a professor at a university, and I live with my loving husband, Houston, and our talented son, Mark. When he was younger, Mark was the greatest kid ever, hardworking, charming, and motivated. He hadn't worried us at all during his childhood, even up to college. We thought that he would keep on doing a great job in graduate school at USC, where he was studying film. However, one morning, we received a phone call that changed mine and his life forever. Mark? Where are you? Why are you using this strange number?
I'm in the phone booth in Westwood Village.
How did you get there?
I don't know. They're watching, Mom. I don't see them, but I know they're watching me. What should I do? Help, Mom.
Who's watching you, Mark?
I know they're watching me, but I don't know what to do.
Okay, Mark, just calm down. It's gonna be all right. Why don't you just go home to Lisa?
I can't trust her.
I have to tell your father what's going on.
No. Don't tell Dad. He doesn't understand this type of stuff.
Hello? I'm here with you, Mark. What do you want me to do?
I want you to come get me, please. I'm scared.
I was afraid of what we would find if we went and got him, but I am more worried about my son, a black man wandering in the streets of LA at night. We didn't know this at the time, but this was one of Mark's first episodes, a part of having bipolar disorder. Houston took the first flight there.
What's wrong, son?
Man, fuck!
Hey, calm down.
The fuck off me!
I have to call the police.
This was only the beginning. Before, we could always count on occasional random phone calls asking us for money, which we later learned was primarily being used for buying drugs. But after that night, Mark disappeared. He stopped calling us, and we lost all contact. We were worried and sad at the same time, until almost a year later, when out of the blue.
Hello?
Hello, Dad? Yeah, I'm just calling to tell you you have a grandson. We named him Jack.
Mark? Mark? Is that you? Are you alright? Where have you been?
Dad, you're having a grandson. Aren't you happy about that?
Congratulations on the kid, Mark.
Okay, Dad. Later.
Mark, hold on. Hello?
Me? I will love you until God dies. Your eyes' innocence teaches me beauty in simplicity and depth in newness. With a glance you spell my worth, make my heart rejoice, at knowing that each beat now has a meaning. When this life is through, we will embrace, hold hands, launch again together under always clear skies, and love one another until God dies.
Jack was a blessing. However, the birth of Jack did not make Mark's situation better, nor did it make it easier for us to deal with his disorder. We learned the news that our son was behind bars for drowning his stepdaughter's cat in a psychotic rage. Mark and his girlfriend at the time broke up. After going through all of the trouble to find a trustworthy African-American bondsman and facilities that would take him, we bailed him out. We were so relieved and happy. Only then we didn't know that we would be sending our precious son into the jail again, this time by ourselves. Mark, we came to Atlanta because we were worried about you. It sounded like you were having difficulty with your medication.
Does it not look like I took my medicine? Who's the smartest now?
No, we have to leave here.
You just gonna leave me over here in the middle of the street? I ain't got shit.
Hello? 911? Can you hear me? Hi, I'm Mark's mother. I don't know what else to do. I just saw Mark in Atlanta, and I think he's off his medication. I think he's dangerous to himself and others. Can you please help me? The police arrived. Mark was tested positive for street drugs and went to jail for violating his probation. We felt guilty, but refused to bail him out this time until the lawyer advised us to. We thought it would be for his own good. When he was clean from drugs and finally released, he went back to a mental health facility he had been visited before, called Skyland.
What's up, Mom and Dad? It's great to see y'all. Let me show y'all around.
I had been angry with my son. Did he know what stress he had put us through? The money we spent, the furniture we replaced, the headaches he caused? But I said nothing. Instead, I just tucked away my anger and acted the part of a caring mother.
It was in his treatment center in Atlanta where Mark met his second and current wife, Michelle. Michelle was a patient there being treated for bipolar disorder. Relationships were prohibited in the treatment center, so they were simply friends, sharing meals, and watching TV together while there. Once they both completed their time in the programs, they stayed in touch and over time grew closer and into a relationship. Mark ended up moving in with her, and he was finally working a steady job and seemed to be gaining consistently in his life with her. That is when the two decided to get married. She gave Mark his second chance in life.
The last decade and a half has taught me that living with bipolar disorder is not about assessing progress. Rather, it is about perseverance. Some days are good days, some days are bad. We know there's no cure for our son's illness. I take nothing for granted, neither does Mark.
Second chances to grab hold again, rarest kept secrets. Give hope like rebirth and aromatic life. Fill air fresh with memory of the trauma of ice, frigid winds and naked branches. Last return to me like geese taking eager flight home after summer vacations. Squirrels' hectic dances around trees are the only hint of mania left, and I am free from the wanton grip of illusions spun within the slums of my souls in the mind's darkest corridors sadistic tricks. Like delusions of warm snow or a cold sun, second chances make me certain forever has just begun.